Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Road to the World Series. Today we are playing the second game of the Mets and the Cubs series, which happened, this would have been Tuesday of this last past week. The Mets were able to beat us in that first game. They ended up beating us 6-1. Our lone run coming on a home run by Mike Olt, who was playing first base for arresting Anthony Rizzo. And apparently Travis Wood just didn't have his best stuff, although he was not helped out in the field by his defense. That kind of hurt us a little bit in the long run of that game. It was kind of a boring game, not gonna lie. It was, a couple big plays and big innings, and that was it. Otherwise, there was really no action whatsoever in that game. But today we're sending our rookie pitcher, C.J. Edwards, to the mound. He's been great this year thus far. He has not gotten a win yet, but he has pitched very well and kept us in ball games. And we've won both ball games that he's pitched. No, wait, actually, I'm sorry. We lost the last game, I believe, that he pitched. But we're gonna try and give us another good shot to win today. He's got a couple quality starts under his belt in his first and second starts of his career, so we're gonna hope that he can get out there and put up another quality start at least. And he is opposing Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler has been pitching pretty average this year, as you can see by his 3-3 record and 3.32 ERA. So it's definitely still going to be a challenge for us. It's always a challenge when you're facing a major league pitcher because they're in the major leagues for a reason. But hopefully we can pull out a win today. Kind of a goal that I've set for our team here is to reach 20 wins before we reach 20 losses. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because we got to win 5 games to get to 20, and we only have to lose 2 to get to 20 losses. Not to mention we need a win today. The Brewers lost again, as you can see, so we haven't really lost any ground here in the Central, but we do need to keep up with the Pirates, who I believe won, and we are tied currently for third place with the Cardinals, who have the same exact record as us. So we do need a win today. Definitely would help out big time. Let's go ahead and get into this game here. Let's go ahead and wear the. Let's go ahead with the home alternates with the white pants. And obviously C.J. Edwards is going to pitch. He's not going to be able to pitch quite as long today because he's a little bit down on energy. A lot of our guys are down on energy because we have not had a day off in the past, I want to say, 2 weeks, or close to 2 weeks. So our guys are a little bit worn here. We do need a day off eventually at some point. But we're going to have Kristen Orfield playing center field today for Dexter Fowler, who is running out of energy. Javier Baez is going to get the day off. So Tommy Lastello will play second. And Addison Russell will get the day off as well. So Castro will play short. And we will have Chris Bryant play third today. And that would put Chris Coughlin in left today. Trying to get Coughlin a little bit of playing time. Although Olt has been hitting well, his average is still not where I want it to be. So we're going to let him sit on the bench. Otherwise, everybody else looks pretty good. Miguel Montero is going to get a day off tomorrow because John Lester's pitching, so David Ross will be his catcher. So he will get a day off tomorrow. I'm not worried about him. I'm going to go out to Wrigley Field here with Matt, Eric, and Steve, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home.
Counting down to first pitch at Wrigley. It's the Mets and the Cubs, and it's coming up next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the East-leading New York Mets and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Out here.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
David Wright will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Okay, you can see the game plan unfolding here on Showtrack. He gives him a steady diet of off-speed pitches to start off the at-bat until he finally says, all right, enough fooling around with you. Reaches back and just fires the fastball right by him.
In now, Michael Kadire. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Runners on first with one down. He's set, now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Soler is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran. the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Chris Denorfia will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Ball one. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but we could be ready to break out right here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Ready with the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Under it is Granderson, 1 away.
Batting second, right fielder,
Jorge Soler will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be handled by Cuddyer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Grounded to right at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Wilmer Flores will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Wilmer Flores.
He swings at anything.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now here's the first pitch. That tails back over, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here it comes. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8th, center fielder, number 50.
Number 50 will get his first opportunity now. First pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Playing 11.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Bryant will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Bryant.
First pitch coming. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Montero waits. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
First with it is Wheeler. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last 2 pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Tommy La Stella will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Zach Wheeler will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Here he comes, 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Pitch on the way. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Daniel Murphy will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball one. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop-up there.
David Wright will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The next pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One on the way. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
2-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. C.J. Edwards makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
C.J. Edwards.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Chris Coghlan will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatened to score our first run of the night.
Chris Denorfia will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A big pitch here, 1-2. Lined into left center. And he's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on hold. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Jorge Soler to dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Let's go, Cubbies!
First pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Chris Bryant will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. From the stretch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Michael Cuddyer will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Good contact from Cuddyer, but this will be on the ground at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Lucas Duda will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strike.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Here comes the 2-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Runners on first with 1 down. He waits, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is going to be a base hit. Here comes Granderson around third. Now the relay home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, that runner on first was hurting any after that hit by pitch. He didn't show it at all there. He's going to come all the way around to score here on the RBI double. You can bet he's loving that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
Number 50 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
In now, Zach Wheeler. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
1-0 on the way. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs 2. Miguel Montero will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First offering on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Pause. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. Even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Tommy La Stella will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Mike Holt will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that was a no-brainer there. If a guy misses that poorly on a curveball, you got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
The 1-1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jason Mott is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. David Wright will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 5, David Wright.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Michael Kadire will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Soler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And this is music to a manager's ears. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Lucas Duda will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-0. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Curtis Granderson will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time. Now the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Has a look, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Chris Coghlan will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Granderson is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Boy, you talk about guys being over-anxious at the plate. You know, of all the pitches he's thrown so far, guys have only taken 8 of them. If I was on the mound, I'd keep throwing pitches 2 feet out of the zone until they prove they can lay off.
Chris Denorfia will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Let's go, go.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. Hold off of that one a little.
1-2. Now a bouncing ball to the right side, and that's going to get past Murphy and into right field for a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Jorge Soler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Wilmer Flores will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
1-0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Cutter misses and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the full count offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 50.
Number 50 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, let's do it.
The 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Zach Wheeler will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Daniel Murphy would be next. 3-1 on the way. Swing hard liner to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Chris Bryant will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And now a pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Come on, Cubbies.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes a 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Right there, Murphy at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Starlin Castro will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First offering on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here's the 1-0. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's the 1-0. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Daniel Murphy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Blake Parker is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Blake Parker.
Daniel Murphy will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Daniel Murphy.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Swinging a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Into the box now, Michael Kadire. And there goes Wright. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Denorfia is there, 2 gone.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch to him. Hits softly to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Javier Baez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Chris Coghlan. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready now on 1-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Chris DeNorfia will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Curtis Granderson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Curtis Granderson.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. So 1-2 with one away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Travis d'Arnaud will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jorge Soler will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
The 2-0 on the way. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
A 2-1 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Anthony Rizzo will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now as this game goes along, you have to wonder whether or not this will be his last inning of work. He's due to bat second when their turn comes around.
Chris Bryant will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. Number 50 will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Center fielder, number 50.
Phil Koch will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 50 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, number 50.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
I'm not sure either guy really likes this play. Pitchers hate getting those one-hop rocket shots back at them, but hitters hate them too because, hey, that's a knock if it gets by.
Ruben Tejada will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ruben Tejada.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 20, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Two out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Coghlan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2. Vic Black is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 38, Vic Black.
Miguel Montero will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
For the Cubs,
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Montero waits, now the pitch. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Starlin Castro will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Addison Russell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Addison Russell.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
He's ready now, the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike, the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One, 2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Tommy La Stella is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-2. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
Pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and
All right, well, guys, it's another loss for us. Not really what we were looking for there. Edwards pitched okay. Didn't pitch as long as I'd wanted him to, and as well as I'd wanted him to. He just, he showed his age in this game. I mean, I'm not going to say he pitched bad. He only gave up 4 runs, although it was over 4 innings. It was just that fourth inning that really got him there. But, that's going to happen. It's a long season. I know I keep saying that, and it's starting to get later and later into the season, but it still is a very long season. I mean, we're 15-19. Not exactly where I want to be right now, but got a couple more games against the Mets. We can at least get a split in the series. We got Lester going against Bartolo Colon tomorrow, and then Jake Arrieta in the finale against Dylan G. Definitely both starters give us a decent chance to win. Lester more than Arrieta. Arrieta's been really up and down all year. But the good news is we get to miss Matt Harvey this series. We don't have to face Matt Harvey. Matt Harvey is not somebody I really want to face. It's like facing Garrett Cole for the Pirates, who we're going to face in Game 1 of the Pirates series coming up on the weekend. We're definitely going to need to win those games there, try and gain a little ground in our division. It kind of stinks. Last 2 games, King Rouse has beat the Brewers, and look what we've been doing. The L's have been coming. The blue L flag has been flying at Wrigley. There's just something I just can't seem to win at home. The road seems to definitely be a much more friendly place. As you saw that last road trip, I went what was that 5-7 or 5-2. So won 5 of my 7 games on the road. The road trip was definitely a successful one. Not much really to say about that last homestand, in which we went 2-4. We've already started off this homestand with a couple of losses, but definitely need to find a way to win at home. That's where you're going to need the advantage, because you're not going to be able to win at everybody else's ballpark. But we got a couple series coming up on the road here. One against the Padres in San Diego, and then we'll get our first look at the Diamondbacks as well, coming up next week. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All the videos are posted up there. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and it's just been a long weekend. But don't worry, I'm going to start getting some more videos up there for you guys to watch. And then also don't forget to check out King Rouse 21 here on Twitch. He's been doing the NBA 2K15 playoffs. He's now into the conference finals. He's starting his conference finals tomorrow, I believe, with the East. It's gonna be the Bulls and the Cavs. Just what we had, the matchup we just had in real life in the Eastern Conference semis. Bulls were not able to come on top in that one, but hopefully they can come out on top in King Rouse's season, in his 2K season. That'd be pretty sweet. Although he's gonna have to do it without Derrick Rose, who ruptured his Achilles and is done for the season, or in other words, the rest of the playoffs. And then also on Monday he'll be doing the Trailblazers and the Warriors starting off on Monday, their game one of that series. And then also don't forget to check out our friends over at Cherry Wibble Gaming on YouTube. They do a lot of videos over there of different games. Some games you might not think of, some games you may think of. But be sure to check them out on there as well. They have a lot of good commentary and stuff. I know both of the guys doing it, both good guys. So be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys keep it real.
Josh